So we'll go Steve first. All right, Steve, go ahead.
Wayne, Victor's available. He's been training all week. How do you see him as part of the lineup the next couple of games?
Yeah, he'll be involved. I think he's been excited. He's been chomping at the bit to get out and train and play. So I've been delighted with him in the training sessions, and he'll certainly be involved. So I think he'll bring he's a natural leader. He'll bring a leadership into the team which we need. Obviously, he's got a lot of quality as well, so he'll be a big plus for us.
What technically, physically, what would he bring that maybe wasn't there before?
Yeah, I think first of all, as I said, the leadership. He brings a lot of experience with him. He's obviously captain of Schalke as well, and I think his main attribute is his anticipation, his reading of the game is really good. He likes to tackle, which I think we need in the middle of the pitch. So he will be a big addition to the team. I've no worries about that. So, and you can already see with his character around the place, wanting to play, wanting to learn, constantly asking questions about how we're playing, how we can improve himself, how we can improve the team. So it's really good for a coach to have a player who's so invested and interested in how we can all develop.
Did you know much about him before? Had you heard of him? What was your knowledge of him and his game?
Yeah, obviously he was in the academy at Liverpool. He come to in Liverpool, and actually if you heard him speak, he sounds like he's from Liverpool, not Iceland. So yeah, I've known about him for a while. Obviously, then he over the last few years he's been in Germany. I actually come across him during the pro licensed coaching course. Part of my course was to analyse and recruit for Schalke. That was a task I was given, which I come across him in that was in the summer in Marseille. So and then obviously when I come in here, heard he was interested in coming. The club had recruited him themselves, and someone who I knew and someone who was really interested in bringing him to the club.
Jackson's okay?
Yeah, Jackson's fine. He's available for the game on Saturday.
And where do things stand with David Ochoa?
Yeah, he's been progressing nicely in training. He's had to come in and really improve on his fitness. He's done that. He'll be involved in the game on Saturday, whether that's from the start or from the bench. Not sure yet, but he'll certainly be involved on Saturday.
Good. I've got a couple questions for broadcast. 3 games in a week. Last week, had a full training week this week. What's kind of been the focus in training?
Yeah, just carrying on from what we've been trying to do with the team, really. And I think making sure we're organised. I think from now to the end of the season, it's so important that we're organised, we're hard to beat. But I think certainly from the last game, we have to be more aggressive in the final third. We have to create more chances, put more balls in the box, have better movement at the top end of the pitch. So we've been working on that. We still got obviously tomorrow to put some extra work on that as well. So it's been a good training week.
And obviously you've been analysing New England. What do you see from them, and most importantly, what do you see in their attack?
Yeah, I think like most teams, they've got good players in the attacking third. They're well organised. Obviously, the coach is very experienced and knows the league better than anyone. So we need to make sure, as I said, we're organised. But I feel if we play the way I want us to play, we could really take the ball away from New England, and it's on us then to make the game, to make positive passes, as I said, putting balls in the box, backing up the play, making sure we pin them in and try and play in their half. So I'm not hiding and saying that's what I want to do. It's I'm sure the more you get to see my team and how we want to play, the more you'll realise and see identity in how we want to play in every game.
That's all I have. Brian, do you want to do some Zoom questions now?
The mentality heading into Saturday. I know New England's been unbeaten, I believe, 11 at home. So how are you working on the mentality with the squad heading into that, and what do you anticipate is the biggest challenge?
Yeah, I think I've been quite open in saying that there needs to be a mentality change in the team, in the squad. And as I've just stressed, we know it's going to be a difficult game. I remember playing on this field, and it's not great. The turf is not great, so we need to make sure we're ready for that. Make sure we feel the turf. Really, the warm up is so important for us on Saturday to make sure we get used to the pitch. But yeah, like any game, especially in this league, any game away from home is difficult. So first of all, we have to make sure we're hard to beat, we're defensively solid. And then I feel if we do that, we'll grow in the game. We will take the game to New England, and then it's about being creative and taking your chances.
Next, we'll go to Jason.
Hi, Wayne. Thanks for speaking with us today. I was thinking back to, I guess it's been a little bit now since your unveiling, and you mentioned that part of the job is just presenting a lot of information and getting it through to the players very, very quickly. How do you feel that the group has taken that on, and where are the challenges in that regard?
Yeah, I think the group have taken it on really well. I think we're really seeing a difference in some players. I think starting with Rafa, the goalkeeper, he's taking on, for him, it's probably the biggest change in what we're trying to do with the goalkeepers. The keepers are so important, and he's took that information in really well, and certainly over the last few games has really developed. And then with the change of position for Kamani, I think Sophie's done really well out of possession. In possession, he's getting better for us. But yeah, I think we're improving as a team. I think we can see that. The players can feel that. We still need to improve a lot more in order to get the results we want. So and obviously there's been quite a few new faces come in. Victor will be involved for the first time on Saturday. Ravel come in a couple of weeks ago. Christian will come in hopefully in a week or so. So there's been new faces and coming into the squad, which will help us. But obviously we need to understand as well that way it will take a little bit of time to get them all gelling.
I did also want to ask, seeing that Moses scored last night for Loudon, I know he's a player you played alongside when you were here on the other side of that equation. What are your thoughts on his progress from then to now, and what are maybe the next steps for him to get a longer run, maybe with the first team?
Yeah, Moses is a very good player, and I think sometimes you forget how young he is. He's an 18-year-old who's still developing. He will get better. And as young players, you need to obviously be patient and wait for your chance. And I've said that to Moses, he has to wait for his chance, and when he gets his chance, take it. I think young Jackson is a perfect example of that. He's come into the team, he's done everything right, everything I've wanted from him. Intelligent player. Young Koo as well as getting some opportunities in the team. So yeah, it's about being patient, waiting for your opportunity, and when that opportunity comes, it's on the players, whether that's a young player or whether that's an older player, someone like Russell at the minute who has been out injured. He's had to wait now for his opportunity to come into the team, and once you get your chance, you have to take him.
Great, thanks, Wayne. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's it, Wayne. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Cheers.